Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope. I got another video for y'all. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the post that the internet's going crazy about YFN, Lucci, and Casanova buying their girls gifts from jail for Valentine's Day. For those of y'all who celebrate, I don't celebrate none of that stuff, right? But you should see the chicks in the comments. And what's funny is that I say this all the time. It's so easy to manipulate women, like so easy. That shit is just like. Anyway, I'm gonna play the clip, two clips, and then I'm gonna give y'all my commentary on it. But this shit is it's so easy, man. Like this shit is like taking candy from a baby. Like they just fall for anything, right? But I'm gonna play out a clip and then I'm gonna come right back. So this is like Casanova. This is like, I guess, what Casanova got his girl. Now I'm out this shit. This is what Lucci got his girl. So, the comment section is funny, right? Anytime you see any post of anybody doing something for the girl on social media, you see like the hopeless romantics, like in the comment section, the desperate girls, the lonely girls, the girls that are hoping and praying that somebody come save them. Like you just see all the comment section, right? That should just be funny and sad at the same time. But before I even get into my commentary, make sure if you support me and you rock it with me, you go to the comment section. You go to the description below and you purchase my book if you're trying to, show some support. You can also click the link on the video, We Came to Heal, is a documentary that I'm on talking about healing justice. And yeah, so let's get into the commentary. All right. One of the comments that kind of like attracted me, caught my attention was, somebody said, "Look, ladies, yeah, you see that? From behind bars, pressure." And even the title and the thing says they adding pressure from jail. Like, and it's like, yo, bro, like, let me tell you something. A man in jail, he ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. Let me tell you something. A man in jail don't got no choice. He not out here in the street. He not out here dating. You get what I'm saying? He's not just bumping into women that he can date, that he can talk to. Don't get me wrong, these dudes are celebrities, so depending on how much juice they got, like, they could try to do something within the jail they in, but it's not the same, man. Dudes, even the dudes that don't got money, what do? They tell their women sweet nothings. They tell them like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the best man I could be, baby. Thank you." They tell their women things that can keep them stringing along. I knew a dude, right? I knew a dude that used to tell his girl, or a girl he was talking to, he used to tell her, "I'm coming home in like 2 years," or some shit. He probably had like 10 years or some wild shit. He used to be like, "I'm coming home in 2 years." Right around when they used to be close to getting to the 2 years, he'd tell her like he caught a new charge or some shit, or something happened, or they messed up his paperwork, or he just kept telling her, like, yo, he literally did this shit for like about 8 years or some shit, like 8 years. And out of 10 you do like 8 years, so he had to have like 10 years, but he didn't tell her 10 years because the average woman, she hear you got 10, she gonna be like, she gonna start hyperventilating. She gonna be like, "I don't know if I could do no 10." Like, but when they hear 2, if a chick really fuck with you and she hear 2 years, she might be like, "All right, I could do 2 years." You get what I'm saying? Even though they still gonna probably be doing their thing, but it'll be like, I could probably do 2 years. And then it was like 2. He kept, he strung all along. The point I'm trying to say is, when a man is in prison, a lot of times people get to see like they don't really have nobody. Like, it's not really what they thought it was, right? A lot of their friends disappear. A lot of like family members wasn't probably there because a lot of people is not family people oriented. They're not really that close to their families. So they don't really have a lot. Your mama always gonna be there for the most part. For the most part, is she alive? And then it's like the next best thing you have is like a woman, right? Like a lot of dudes that were in jail, like they used to like, you know, but it's also stressful to have a girlfriend while you locked up because you're thinking about what she's doing. You're thinking about what's going on with her. You can't help that. When you call and she don't pick up the phone, it's stressful. As a man locked up, you don't want to deal with that shit. But at the same time, you also want somebody to love you that's not your mama, right? You want some type of woman to be there to hold you down, to troop it with you, right? You want some type of love. So I get it, but that shit is a fucking headache. So a lot of these dudes, they keep these women stringing along, right? They tell them the sweet nothings. They tell them like, baby, it's all about you. Like they make them a lot of empty promises. They tell them a lot of things they want to hear. And the dude in jail might do that way more than the dude in the street. Even though dudes in the street do it, but it's like you quickly gonna they do that shit for a few seconds and then they get what they want and then they be out of there, right? A man in jail, the longer he's in jail, the more, you know, he got to find more creative ways to kind of like speak to your mind to really keep you there. Now, these dudes are spending money. They spending money, dude bought a car. What else? You don't know what else these dudes are doing. But the point is, these dudes that are locked up, they're always going to have to be doing this output thing, right? And I think the worst thing you could do is spend money from jail. And the reason why I say that is this, because money don't really keep the mind of these women. See, a lot of dudes don't really understand that. You gotta, in order to really hold a woman, to captivate her, you gotta have her mind, right? That's why I tell dudes, stop leading with money. Now, I can't say that about these dudes because I don't know how they be talking to their lady. But Shorty mentioned in the comment, like, I'm sticking by your side. I'm always gonna be there. It's like, you need to see what it's going to be when the money dry up. When that money ain't coming in no more. When you ain't buying them expensive gifts and them bags. That's when you really going to see if she really rock with you or not. Which is why I say it's better to have the mind. Don't leave with the money. Have the mind first. Then you can treat, right? Depending on what she do for you. Because I don't know what these women are doing for them. But it's like, depending on what she doing for you, how she holding you down, how she looking out. Then you start to reward her. Then you start to like, yo, buy yourself something nice, right? Because she not there for that. I don't know. Again, he's a rapper, so these dude probably tricking out the ass. But the point is, once you captivate the mind and you just reward from time to time, she's not even the money that comes in is just an extra blessing. This is like, oh my God, like he bought me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because you captivated her mind. But when you start leading with the money, when you start leading with the material, that's, man, how you start is how you're gonna finish. And if you started tricking, if you started with money, that's a girl, so I'm not gonna say tricking. But if you started spending on it, you're gonna have to always spend. Because the moment you stop spending, it becomes like you change. You're doing something different now. That's not how you got me. That's not what attracted me about you. You get what I'm saying? Even though they might say, oh, no, it's not about the money. Can't believe none they say. I just show y'all the previous videos. They say what they don't mean, and they don't mean what they say. A lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Okay? So you got to pay attention to that. They might say, I'm always going to be there for you, baby. But listen, do not rule out the possibility that she going to skedaddle. Do not rule out that possibility. But a lot of these dudes, again, it's almost like now they're paying for love. Then they just give Casanova, I don't know. Then they sent him to Madtown. Shit's crazy. It's crazy. So the point I'm trying to make is the way you start is how you're going to finish. If you started off just cashing out, you're going to have to always keep cashing out. That's why it's better to have her like you for you. Have her like you. You got to infiltrate their mind, right? Because the moment the mind is gone, it's a wrap. Like, yeah, you can spend or whatever. They're going to accept your gifts and they're going to take it and they're going to, you know, say, oh, I appreciate it. I'm so grateful. But nah, bro, it's not. I'm telling you, it's totally different. So it's just funny because, you know, dudes in jail, they always get these women with the sweet nothings and they make all of these promises. And it's just funny, man. It's just funny and it's sad at the same time because those brothers are in need of love. They're in need of affection. in a dark place that they're in. And so it's like, it's almost like they're paying for that. You get what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. Stay blessed. Peace.